Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, July 14th. Sorry, I forgot which day it was. 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is my feels show me where I'm called to do my current revolution work. So today we will have the sun moving into that final Revolution Evolution Day of Sun in Cancer. Revolution Evolution Days are days where we have like Uranus energy kind of presiding over the day, over the energy. And Uranus energy, its entire purpose, Uranus is all about our personal liberation, which means Uranus is like, I'm going to hit upon every little sticky thing that's there. So a lot of times with Uranus days, we end up feeling some triggery energies. So here's your first warning of that. That being said, we're still coming off of this Venus-Mars conjunction. We still have them working together, which is beautiful. But I would say that chances are you can bet your bottom dollar that some of these energies, some of these feels coming up, some of these triggers coming up, rather, are definitely connecting into inner child / ego territory. So recognize that that's where you can go. That's where you can be pointed to in regards to your feels and in regards to doing some work on this. So today, the moon is making the majority of the connections. Moon in Virgo. Weird things coming through my head. Moon in Virgo is an interesting placement. Moon in Virgo can default to logic. However, with Sun in Cancer, it doesn't matter how much logic that you have going. It's a weird scope. Everything's happening. No matter how much logic you have going, chances are the mind will start spinning some stories, and we will feel from some stories. Now, I've told you, like, I have this in my chart, which is why I'm so good at, like, recognizing it, because I've lived this. I have my, it doesn't matter where it is. I have my moon in the 3rd house. So it combines logic and feeling. And so with the moon in Virgo, we have that combined logic and feeling, and then the sun in Cancer brings another layer of feeling. So we're processing, over analyzing, and it snowballs. I had that happen to me today. A tiny little thing about a person that I once knew, and it snowballed. But watch for the stories that come up and see in this energy, where is it pointing you back to where you can do that work, where you are being called to evolve, where you are being called into your own personal revolution energies. So this is really powerful work if we choose to show up. And I want to remind you, the Virgo energy is body, mind, spirit, soul, heart. Check in with yourself. Check in with the layers, because the layers have so much information for you, and they're there for you to support you in the process. So let's look at these transits. We have the moon beginning the day by connecting to Uranus. Hey! So like I said, Uranus energy at the helm, pushing this revolution, evolution energy, Uranus and Taurus. Knowing that you're worthy is a big part of the process. Moon in Virgo can tend to be like, well, you did this thing wrong, or you did this thing wrong. Moon in Virgo can get very critical. Virgo energy can get very critical. And so recognizing, yes, we all have room for improvement, but you are still worthy. Even where you're at, you're worthy of all the goodness. Recognize this in and through this energy. That's a foundational piece to be working on always, because it's so important. Moon in Virgo then moves on to a connection with the sun. Now, this connection, one of the things I want to bring up, I've said this many times, but I think it bears repeating. I always say the two biggest worriers of the zodiac are Cancer and Virgo. So as these energies are connecting, watch for where you're worrying over something. Where can you let this go? Where can you liberate yourself from this worry? How can you tend to it in your mind on another level, whether it's through prayer, whether it's through acceptance, whether it's through trusting the friendliness of the universe. I don't have that card. Or your own personal version of mastery in and through this. So recognize if those, snowballs start going. Wait. Where am I called to go with this? How can I shift this? How can I release the worry and work in the process? Next transit up, Moon connecting to Neptune. This is kind of nice. This is that opposition again, and this is a call to magic. So this is like, again, as you're praying, connecting to your archangels, calling that magic back into your day, to the energy, and to show you, like, on a spiritual plane or a spiritual solution for this energy rather than snowballing. We wrap up the day with Moon connecting to Pluto. You can be empowered. Now, with all this snowballing, with all this energy, you can feel like the victim. You can feel like, oh, woe is me. Why does this happen this way? Or you can be like, okay, there's a lesson. What is my empowerment? What is my revolution? What is my evolution in this? And like I said, that's the energy of today. If you hit that, you are so golden. Now, I do want to mention this is the last day before Chiron goes retrograde. Unless Chiron's like sitting right on top of your stuff, Chiron's at 12 Aries, or like directly connecting to something, chances are you're not going to feel this retrograde. But do recognize this is kind of like that last push of like, I don't know, holding that space, like, this is who I am. Here is who I am, the universe, and I'm so worthy, before this retrograde process kind of pulls us back in. It's like, okay, let's sort through these energies. Let's move through these energies. So we will have Chiron going retrograde on Thursday. That being said, let's look at these cards. Top of the heap, we have the rebirth card. So there's definitely some rebirth energy coming up in and through this. And this is a 10 of Swords card. So it is involving mental energy. So again, check in with yourself often. How is your mind supporting you or showing you where there's work to do in and through this? I will say, I have that mastery card, like right there, but it's in reverse. So there's definitely some work to be done here. But Spirit's like pushing us, like, yeah, you can get to that mastery. I also have the celebration card. And the celebration card's like, yeah, it's raining, but we're going to dance in it. So again, how can you apply this to the energy where it's like, oh, this is hard, I'm struggling a little bit. What is the celebration for you? What's the high point of this? Maybe having some breakthrough or the potential of breakthrough coming through this process, coming through as you nurture yourself. The creativity card, the Empress card, nurturing, mothering yourself through this process. Finally, I have the patience card in reverse. We may not have patience for the process. We really may get triggered. That's okay. It happens. We are human. Get up. Keep going, right? And try to have patience for yourself, for the process, for this new layer that's come up. Like, oh my gosh, am I done with it yet? No. This is how it works. Deeper and deeper and deeper. And this is the revolution evolution. So that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.